Good afternoon. You're watching News 8 Midday. I'm Cynthia Izaguirre. Grapevine police today are releasing new information about the horrific Christmas Day massacre that killed 6 people before the gunman turned the gun on himself. Police now believe the shooter arrived with a plan and 2 guns. Channel 8's Cynthia Vega joins us live from Grapevine Police Headquarters with much more on this story that has just shocked an entire community, Cynthia.
Yes, good afternoon to you, Cynthia, and yet more revealing information. Very hard to stomach this morning as we listen to Grapevine Police give us the latest update. They are now telling us that this gunman dressed as Santa Claus was definitely an invited guest, welcome at this Christmas celebration, that no one knew he had arrived with 2 handguns he intended to use, and when he did, police say, he caught his victims totally by surprise. Family friends are telling us that the alleged gunman is this man, 56-year-old Aziz Yazdapanah, that he had arrived at the apartment of his estranged wife, their 19-year-old daughter, and 15-year-old son. Police now tell us the gunman acted very quickly, shooting and killing all 6 victims before killing himself between 11:16 and 11:32 in the morning, never having to reload either handgun used. Police still don't know who called 911 at 11:34, but they have listened to that tape again, and here's what they tell us came through.
You know, it does sound like someone initially had said help, help, but it's more of a kind of a raspy, heavy breathing type of sound. Then you hear, you know, more heavy breathing as the 911 call continues, approximately 30 seconds or so, and then it disconnects.
Police also know the gunman was the 4th person to arrive at that Grapevine apartment for the Christmas celebration. Arriving right afterwards, his sister-in-law, her daughter, and her husband. As we know, they were all shot and killed as well, according to family friends. And police now telling us that they know as of 11:16, all was well inside that apartment, because that's when one of the relatives actually texted a friend that they had arrived at the apartment and actually had spotted the person wearing that Santa Claus suit, and with no indication there was anything wrong at the time. In the meantime, police also say that the gunman does have a history with police. They are not saying in what way or with which department, but they will tell us they are now working closely with those police departments as they try to investigate this case more. We await more information, but what we already do know is that this family involved definitely had some financial problems. We know that mom and dad had separated back in March, and that dad was still living in the Colleyville home that the bank had foreclosed on last year. Reporting live at the Grapevine Police Department, I'm Cynthia Vega. Back to you, Cynthia.
All right. Thank you for all of that, Cynthia.